On the 19th September 2020, around 7 p.m., videos and pictures started circulating on social media about a tragic accident involving a football club in the Ashanti region. 8 young footballers' dreams of becoming a world stars were shattered. Families lost their loved ones because of football.
Ramsey!
And there was a promise from government to honor these heroes.
And together, my policeman will say, "You see our trampoline sports stadium. Our Offenso, that's your money."
3 years after the incident, what has happened to the promise made by the government to honor these young boys?
I'm somehow disappointed also, excuse me to say, because since then, I think the minister, as at then, he was yes, that's the name. Promised they would construct a stadium for Offenso. The whole team, the whole community, and the lost ones, we are all disappointed.
What is the current state of those who survived? On 20th September 2020, the Ghana Football Association confirmed the death of 6 young footballers of African Vision Soccer Academy in an accident at Offenso near Kumasi in the Ashanti region. The GFA, in a statement, said the juvenile players aged between 12 to 15 years were headed to Offenso, having undergone their district course football registration exercise at Afrancho when the vehicle they were traveling on submerged in the Offenso River. 11 days after the accident, Offenso is in a state of mourning as the remaining 4 of the 8 juvenile footballers who died in the accident are buried. Some of the boys were Muslims, so their families decided to bury them as their customs demand. At the funeral for the 8 Offenso juvenile footballers who were crushed in the Offenso River on Saturday, September 19, 2020, government, through the then Sports Minister, Honorable Isaac Esiama, extended the state message of condolence to the bereaved families and reiterated the commitment of government to build a stadium in memory of the dead.
And the best piano, I was a shame answer for my dream near the Twana Moncoyanim and here Coyanim. Say, I am not here and save you Mudano. Nana, on put tire park a siano and they say football from top of Fria at Twana Mon. I couldn't name our Ghana, on put tire pano. Today, now, if I say a year, now football now, and now so we need to. The baby on piano, on because I won't pray no and nequa. Tino, Granty, so when you our face, the castle, I because I see you forever. forever. You pese omudinu ekanomu. The bia ne da kai wo mo. Na na mo so football. Papa friend tumpa Offenso. Na me bibi na enya mfaso. Se de nya ya hwere no. Enna de fata. De dabi. Who they say? Baby, I have no more piano. Almost a member no, I'm through football. No, you're telling me world best player of free Offenso. And now that what it me pa the back of animal on our man baby die. Nana me found so and near your Japadia, the beer, the better your ranty, team. And together, my policeman will say, you will see. Our Tramborn Sports Stadium, our Offenso, let us show one William. And carry to my father. The baby and the fat. Says I do a Yabayano, and the Bino. Woman now come on pictures. Come on, one room, I dedicate. I am never come on home. One room. One room. What could be a put up on? Come on. Their mark of excellence will be celebrated forever and ever.
My name is Owusu Benjamin, a Ghanaian sports journalist and a content creator. I have traveled from Accra to Offenso in the Ashanti region 3 years after the incidents. I'm here to talk to Mr. Augustine Mensah, popularly known as Coach Alonso. He is the founder of African Vision Soccer Academy.
That day is actually the saddest day in my life. It was a normal morning, Saturday morning, that we were due to go to Offenso, our coast center, to have our registration for the impending coast juvenile league. So we went and then we met no issues, but on our return it was unfortunate that our phones were off due to the length of time we spent at the program. Our phones were off, so we couldn't reach the driver that took us there. So we boarded a different driver back to our destination that we couldn't reach. Unfortunately, on the river that serves as a border to our hometown and then the neighbor town, on that bridge, our timbers, I should say, veered off the road into the river, and then it made us lose we lost 6 players and several others, including myself, sustaining a lot of injuries. It's not easy. It's not easy being a football personality. And then one coincidence is also that always, if I cross the river for 10 times, about 8 of them will be a football journey. So it's not easy for me. Since that incident, I've not been able to travel with my team to play outside Offenso.
Mike is among those who survived that fatal accident, and he recounts the horrible incident that occurred.
What I saw was, as the car was coming, at the first place he was not overspeeding, but as he was reaching the bridge side, there was no car in that road, so he was rushing to pass that bridge, and he just lost control, and the car shifted to the right side and it get down. I was still in the car, so I just realized that we have had an accident. So I quickly get out, and I saw some of our people, some of our footballers being injured. Some are even in the riverside, and some are even bounced across the riverside. So I saw myself energetic, so I rushed to the river to help those who are not strong. So I found one of our players being injured in his back, and I saw some of his intestine also too.
Coach Augustine Mensah admitted he sometimes misses his boys due to their contribution and impact.
I lost the best players as at that time. So anytime I play and then I don't get results, at times I go and then hide myself from the public and cry and then come back. The players don't see. At times when we play and then I see that I miss them, I leave the scene. No one sees where I'm. Go and then shed tears in the hidden and then come back. Pretend that everything is okay. This is Alex Benami. Alex Ajamai Benami. Yes, he was part of those we lost. The under 13 category, yes. You see, he was one of my favorites. I lost my favorite once. You see here I am, and he is with me also here. This is, the venue is the SHS that are Samojan completed. Accra Academy. By then by then I had given this boy, he was my former captain. I had given him to Interlice. And then I was going for negotiation. But how I loved Kofi, how I loved this boy, I took him to accompany me. As at then, you see, he is very young. Yes, he was one of my favorite players. But I lost him. May he so rest in peace. And then we have here Jamel. Jamel was arguably the best player in under 13. Jamel was arguably the best player in under 13. And then he too was a midfielder. He said in his interview that he wants to play like Luka Modric. Yeah, this is the boy whose story touched Kevin Prince Boateng. Yeah, he saw his interview after he had won man of the match at their inter-school competition. Yeah.
African Vision Soccer Academy has never forgotten its heroes. Coach Augustine and his boys still visit their colleagues' tombs to pay their last respects in memory of the accidents that occurred.
We pray that their souls rest in peace, and then wherever they are, they should help us. They should help us so that we can carry on from where they left us to our destination, to make their souls proud. That's what I always come here to tell them, that they should help us to succeed in the football, so that we can also look after the families they've left behind. Yes.
They are even legends, so their souls should rest in perfect peace. And we promise them that if they guide us and protect us, and if their souls also help us, we will remember them and will help to achieve better dreams.
I paid a visit to Elizabeth Anawat. She speaks for the 8 mothers who lost their children.
Ofa, Dïéd makuma pronsoa me de ebema ebe kachre aban ne se yesi sesi a me no ka se ye ma no ekọ na ebi na sesi a wo boso iche ye frase kura sanka nkura ye ato ye nchema e ba yesi na ye insurance enka ebenya insurance emu bia ni wa yetimi enya ye busi ye ko o musi ye mpe birth certificate and burial certificate any ade enfamra enso mass burial ni ntina e mass amre no kra na awofo no kra ni ya adwene kra ni baabi akra ye kwa kopesa enema enti e ba sa no lawyer o ka so obegina ya na mu kura ko age ye kura no ye ansi epo na me de mesre eni se Offenso se de be ya wo betimi apagya ye mofra no edin ama ye mofra na wo mu ba kire nso no ebetumi anya tumi nso de anante no o meye bibi ema ye ma no.
After 3 years, the deceased families still feel betrayed by the government for not honoring its promise to build a stadium in memory of the dead.
No kwasem ni si ame no kase ayiti se obi aka asem na menti ho mpupuye bia na menti se obi bo ho wa ewo ho na wo kine bi mpo ye de ye mane mfoni ni kura sisi woni ye kowura ho a ni akai se enkwala we se na omudi eti eje akyerema mi hunu bibia sa ekoso na menti se mpanyimfo se bia ye chief executive a waba no abo ho aka ho asem ewo ba bia menti ehwe mi pese mi manu se ni omusi free asie na ka sabire nko Offenso beye muwa na nko ombetimi agina wo mu na aso no sa hwe na mehwehwe se enkola no mi hu se wo mu gina park so no wo mu bo park na ama me ra achiche no me hu se sir sa spirit no edaso ewo eye adwuma na makai me ba ne se no kwasem ni sa wagya legacy bi ede ato.
Coach Augustine told me there has not been any news about when the project to honor his boys will even start.
I'm very appreciative of whatever support that has come along the way, especially from the GFA. But I'm somehow disappointed also, excuse me to say, because since then, I think the minister, Assad then, he was, yes, that's the name, promised they would construct a stadium for Offenso and then make monuments as yes, but Assad then, there has been not even a rumor about the project. So the whole team, the whole community and the lost ones, we are all disappointed.
Giving up is for the weak. That's why founder of African Vision Soccer Academy, Augustine Mensah, has vowed not to give up on the rest of the boys.
We learn lessons from pain than from joy. So I've learned my lessons, and then I'm also somehow motivated by the pain. Because I can't let those 8 souls go in vain. I should do something that their souls, wherever they are, may they rest in peace, should be very proud of. That motivates me enough.
According to him, he is willing to support the rest of the guys.